Good morning, Health Science. Today is setup day for interactive notebooks. So first up, when the students come in, there is a slide on the board. I've got a 5-minute timer, and in the warm-up it says have pages numbered in spiral 1 to 45, begin 1 on the first page, odds on the right, evens are on the left. Now, I have health science theory this year, so they've already done this in Principles of Health Science. We do it again in health science theory, and it makes it a lot easier because they've done this setup before. I choose to do stations. So in my classroom, my class is kind of set up like L's as far as the classroom setup. Each one has a tower, and there are directions at each station. Because the students already have the pages numbered, it doesn't matter what order we do it in, because I could say glue something on page 9 and they already know where page 9 is supposed to be. So I have different stations, and as I mentioned, they don't go in order. All the supplies are at the stations. So for example, this one, they're making their table of contents. I have them folded in half and used 2 columns. And then I also put an example. I did the color copies at home, so it looked a little more interesting. So that's what their first page of table of contents should look like. I don't like to use printed table of contents. Why waste paper? That's why they have a notebook. The notebook I prefer is 100 pages, plastic cover, size is 9 by 12. Then it usually has a pocket on the inside so they can put papers. But that plastic cover, 9 by 12, we're not going to cut, we're not going to trim down pages. A sheet fits right in there. And if you watch the other videos about making the interactive notebook, then you'll see what size. So here's station 2. They're going to get a syllabus. They've got a syllabus test. Then they're going to make a page that's all about me. And again, the samples on the back of what they should do tells them they have to use color, at least 2 colors, write it nice and big, use pictures. Station 3. Station 3 is just a collection of handouts that the students need to put in their notebook. And it also gives them directions on how to put it in, because some are double-sided. So there's actually 4 handouts. Tells them what page to glue it on. I've got, as it mentions, professionalism, policy for use of AI, lab expectations, and then current event. So with this, we're making a reference book that they can have the whole time. So we're going to be doing those current events the entire year. They have the directions on how to do it. Okay, 4 is labeling the cover, and then making a label for our warm-ups and medical terminology, making sure that I have permanent markers and markers for them, because I tell them to use color and make it nice and big. Then we go over to station 5. And station 5 directions, sorry about the glare, is a goals and plans page. Okay, again, directions like a sample on the back. That's what their page should look like. Some stations take longer than others, and that's okay. They can keep working, so their goals and plans may take longer than the time that they have at that station. Then our last station is they get a 6-week calendar, highlight all the due dates. And then I had a district calendar printed, and they put that in the back cover. Now, as they're working on these, as I mentioned, they use a timer. And the timer I like is classroom screen. So you can set over here in the corner, you can set, mine had 6 minutes. We can do 6 minutes. I can repeat it 5 times. If I hit the gear button up top for the settings, I can do it 5 times and a noise will go off. I also have the students tell them we're going to go clockwise or counterclockwise and have them figure it out. So by the end, I'm not standing up here giving all these directions and the kids are confused. They don't know what to do. They only have that one little section to do. Most of the time they get 6 minutes per station, and that turns out perfect. Before they leave, I remind them that they have a syllabus test that's online, and it's open note. Use the syllabus I gave you. Don't Google it. Don't do what you're doing in other classes. And then that gets them to read the syllabus. So that's how interactive notebook setup goes in my classroom. Again, I have health science theory, but it works the same. I do the same in principles of health science also. If you have any comments or questions, let me know.